Hi everybody, Amanda here, and today we have a quick 5-minute foot and ankle warm-up for running. First, let's take a look at the sole of the foot. We all know that the sole of the foot has the plantar fascia. Some of you have even had plantar fasciitis, but it's just a lot of connective tissues that goes along the bottom, and it connects into the Achilles tendon, and the Achilles tendon connects to all these massive calf muscles in the back. We also have all these muscles coming down the front of the shin. All of these muscles are coming down and they connect right down into the toes, and they're working so hard to stabilize your foot. So take off your shoes and take off your socks. Let's rise up to stand. If you happen to have a baseball, that might be a little hard, a tennis ball, golf ball, something. We have a foot roller here. You can just put your ball right by the ball of your foot and just start to work it around. Just start to make some circles. You can even shift it from side to side, and then you can go forward and back. Just move a little bit forward and back. Don't mind my ingrown toenails from running. I do my best with my pedicures. And then we're gonna go all the way down by the heel. And then there's a bone in the heel called the calcaneus, and right behind it, it's a great place to kind of get in with your ball and just kind of move it around a little bit. And so that's a great way to just warm the foot up. If your foot is inflamed, make sure you take your physical therapist or your doctor's advice on this. So I'm going to place this ball off to the side. We just talked all about how all of the muscles in the lower leg connect down, many of the muscles in the lower leg connect down into the foot. And you have to release the muscles in the lower leg so that your foot isn't constantly cramping. By the way, you also have muscles in the foot that are what they call intrinsic, and that just means that they don't go beyond the foot. They're just in the foot exclusively. But we're gonna massage out the muscles that go into the foot. So let's start by coming onto that shin muscle. So it's not, you'll notice that there's a bone right in the front. We're gonna go just to the outside of that bone. I'm gonna start up over by my knee, and it's a little bit like a core workout, so it's a little annoying. You may not be in the mood to do this every day, but we're just gonna rock forward and back, tiny little motions, and then you can shift from side to side. Rock from side to side like a windshield wiper, and you work your way all the way down to your ankle. This is a core workout too, 2-in-1. Lucky you today. All right, so you do that side to side and forward and back until you get all the way down to your ankle. We have another foam rolling video where we work on foam rolling out the calf, the muscles at the back of the lower leg, and you can go ahead and check that out. Finally, now that the foot and the ankle have had a little bit of soft tissue release, rise up to stand, and let's do what we call a balance pivot matrix, and I learned this from my training at the Gray Institute. So we're gonna work on rooting down first through the left foot, stretch the arms up and over the head, and then toe touch the left foot forward and reach the arms back. So it's almost like you're reaching back, you're leaning back, and then you toe touch the left foot behind you and stretch the arms forward. And you just do this 4 or 5 times, forward and back. And what you'll notice is the standing leg, the left leg, is bearing all the weight right now, and your left leg, your left foot has to do a lot of work to stabilize in this plane of motion where we're moving forward and back. Now that we've done that, come back to center. Now we shift from side to side. So reach away, toe touch the right foot to the right, and then toe touch the right foot across the body. I'm not putting a lot of weight into this foot, I'm just toe touching because we want to keep all of the weight in the left leg in the standing leg. Just shifting side to side like this. So now the foot has to stabilize a little bit differently. And let's do one more like that. Very good. Now we have one more plane of motion. We did the forward and back. We did side and side. Now we work on rotation. So take the arms forward, glue the left foot into the ground. The left toes stay pointing forward. Do not move your left foot, okay? Now, toe touch the right foot in front of you, keeping the left toes pointing forward. Toe touch the right foot behind you. And you just do that forward and back. Just like that, the arms are coming forward. And now your foot has to stabilize as we rotate the upper body around it. I can feel my foot really working, all the muscles of the foot and ankle working to stabilize right now. Very good. Let's do the other side. Root down through the right leg this time. Stretch the arms up and above the head. Toe touch the left foot forward and back, just like that. This is pretty easy exercise, right? Nothing too complicated here. It's really important you do this when you're barefoot if you really want that foot and ankle to get stronger. Some people start to add in some weights, right? And then we go side to side. They call this the frontal plane, however you want to call it, side to side or frontal plane. Here we go, toe touching from side to side. And then the next one is the transverse plane. So we're doing the rotation. Remember, the right foot has got to stay glued forward. If that right foot starts to move at all, that's not what we're doing. You got to keep that foot down. Here we go. Toe touch the left foot forward and back, just like that. Very good. This is hard to keep balance. If you go back through some of the videos, I even have a matrix where we add in a little bit of external weight, and I've made it into more of a lunge matrix. Another great exercise, just with a different focus. Okay, that's good. You could feel this in your hips. You could feel a little bit in your knees. You could feel it in your foot and your ankles. It's actually working the entire chain all the way up. But today we're just focusing on the feet. If you have any questions, my name is Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me.